Randy Brown, first of all, congratulations on a big win. Did the fight play out the way you were expecting, or was it different than you were hoping for?
It was a little different. I wanted to go out there and display, wherever it went, though. You know what I mean? I wanted to go out there and display a little bit more stand-up, but I slipped early, and I was down there. I was like, you know what? Let me not waste too much energy trying to stand back up right now. And I didn't feel like he was a big of a threat on the ground for me, So I just worked through it.
Was that submission tight? Because it looked tight at the end of the first round.
Oh, yeah, it was tight as hell, girl. It was tight as hell.
How close were you to tap into that?
Oh, from his submission. From his submission. Oh, yeah, that was on. But I did the right thing. I thought back to my jiu-jitsu, and I did the proper technique. I just kind of just secured 2-on-1, and he had the other one under there squeezing. I was in some trouble, but, adversity that's what it's about, right? Just getting through it.
In your submission, the way he went down was a little confusing. Do you think you hurt him with the up kick to the body and he went down?
Definitely. I heard him a few times. I heard him with the jump knee, and then I saw him wobble a little bit. But Warlley is a tough dude, man. He had a serious chin on him because that knee, I sent it through the side of his face, and he just kind of I stepped back to see what was going to happen, if he was going to wobble or kind of like, and then he just looked at me and he just stood there. I knew he was hurt, but he didn't really show it, So he kind of walked through it. So I was like, all right. So I went for a kick that we call a cope set kick, and that was the code. And I just kind of went low, went high, rocked him, slipped again, and then I was on my back again. But he wobbled, and he fell on top of me.
Is that kick something you always work on in the gym?
Absolutely. Yeah. I got a bag of tricks, man.
And how special it is to come to Brazil and submit someone as tough as him on the ground?
It's special, man. Jiu-Jitsu, I'm in the land of Jiu-Jitsu. Why not win by Jiu-Jitsu, right?
After the fight, when he was down, like you made it a point to go talk to him and sort of like be respectful. Did you say anything to him? Like, did you guys have any?
Absolutely, man. We're warriors, and we put it all on the line in front of everyone, in front of the world. And he's in his hometown. I know, this was big for him. It's big for me as well. So I went over there and just talked to him. We're both doing the same thing, man. You know what I mean? I'm not here to put him down. I'm here to put him down physically in competition when we're in there, but I'm not here to stop his livelihood and all that.
You made it pretty clear after the fight that you want Michael Chiesa next. Why one specific fighting him next?
I like that fight, man. I think it's a good fight for me. I know he's a wolf. You know what I mean? I'm a wolf. He has some jiu-jitsu, but as you can see, I got a little bit of jiu-jitsu too. I got a little something, So I think me and him could throw down. He just came up to welterweight, but he ain't fighting no welterweights. He came up and fought 255ers that were walking at welterweight, So I want him to come up and fight a real welterweight, and it'll be an honor to welcome him.
Do you think you're too big for him?
If I think I'm too big for him, I think I'm too big for everybody, man. I'm too big for all these dudes, Too big, strong, Today wasn't my best performance for me personally, but yeah, man. I think I'm a big threat in the division against a lot of these dudes.
Why wasn't it your best one? What went wrong for you?
I don't know. I'm a lot sharper on the feet. I wanted to come out and show that, but the fight isn't always what you expect it to be. It's just what it is. I slipped. First combination, I went for a jab and tried to bring the up kick right up the middle. I caught it. It grazed him, and then he caught it and just walked me and took me down. And I was like, shit, all right. I don't want to waste too much energy, so let me just take my time. And then he was on top of me. I just rolling through transitions and all that, and then I was good.
You think that surviving on the ground and showing that you have the heart to survive a tight choke, and then coming back to submit him, that's proof. Give you extra confidence. Calling out someone like Chiesa, who also has a great jiu-jitsu.
I've always had major confidence. I've always had major confidence in my jiu-jitsu, in my overall game. So whether he's good at jiu-jitsu, whether he's good at striking, whether he's good at wrestling, I only get better, man. And I tell everyone every single time when I come here, I'm not just the guy that's just gonna be like, you gotta say it. It sounds good, like, hey, yeah, I'm getting better every day. But nah, man, I work to get better every single day, and my coaches see it, my teammates see it, everyone. I'm getting better at a rapid rate, man. It's scary.
You said you won't be talking about his mom, so tell him why he should fight you.
I just told you. I think he should fight me because I want to fight him. And if he thinks he's coming up to welterweight, he wants to break in the top 15. I want to break in the top 15. We're both right there. I think he's a good name. I'm a good name. I think we match up well. Let's throw down. You know, it's not a reason for why. If that's not big enough a reason, I don't know why we're here, right? Yeah, let's do it.
Just one. You hadn't had, I think, back-to-back wins since 2016, right? You've been up and down. What changed for you to be able to sort of like get the consistency? Do you think maybe your mindset, just the training, just natural evolution?
The way that I approached, remember, I'm learning on the job, man. I went pro in 2015, and then 2016 I was in the UFC, you know. And then in 2016, in the span of 13 months, I fought 5 times. You know, and I wasn't very experienced, you know, so I was finding myself, you know, and I'm still finding myself. There's a lot of fighters out there that I'm looking at now, guys that are built, like guys like Stylebender and those guys, like I'm looking at these dudes and I'm like, wow, you know, I think that they inspire me, you know, like I can do just that. I have the same build in the gym. I know I got the same kind of skills, you know, and I'm like, and it just showing me, you know, I'm just the fighters around me and the people around, my teammates, you know, my coaches, I'm learning. It's just at a slower rate, and now it's picking up, and now I'm coming into my own just from experiences of being in the UFC, experiences of seeing other fighters do it, experiences of being around other fighters and just learning the culture of mixed martial arts, you know. I'm here now.
Even fight week, I imagine, right? Because that, like, it's a whole experience. You came all the way over to Brazil, and you go through all those, like, fight week things. I would imagine that when you're just starting out, the whole thing can be a little overwhelming, right?
It is, you know, but I'm a vet now, so I'm here, you know, and I know how to deal with it. I'm just doing my job. I don't get nervous anymore how I used to. I know what I'm capable of, man. I train, I do it every day, you know. I'm just gonna come do it here instead of back home. Same shit.
You mentioned Stylebender. He has become a huge star in the UFC in his home country as well. How big is MMA back in your home country, Jamaica?
It's big, man. It's coming up. You know, it's huge, and we got a lot of Jamaican fighters coming up now. You know, guys like Aljamain, guys like Uriah Hall. You know, there's a lot of dudes, you know, myself. And even over there, you know, there's some guys coming up that, you know, we communicate all the time. I go over there and I train all the time, you know, so it's getting big, man. One day we're going to have a UFC Jamaica for sure, you know.
Do you think it's time?
What's that?
Do you think it's time to bring the UFC there?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Absolutely. We got to do it.